when I get out of the chair and leave that, my teeth are exactly the way they should be. I've got the smile that I want. Hello, my name is Stewart Wild. I'm from the UK and I am a fitness trainer. I arrived in KL and was looking to have some work done on my teeth. I did some research online, contacted Stella, was given some information which was very good. I thought it was very conducive to what I was looking for. I then also did some research on the actual facility itself, 5-star rating, and so I thought that out of the 4 other places I looked at, that I would come here for an initial consultation. Facebook is what I normally look at, and obviously I want to try and make some comparisons between the different dental services that are available. I saw an ad and then went off and did some research, and I think that for me, obviously, cost is an issue, especially when you're having so many veneers done. Looking at cost-wise, there was one other facility that was similar, and the other facilities that I looked at were significantly more expensive. Initially, I was looking at doing composites because composites looked like they were quite easy and reasonably cheap. My cousin, who I'm very close to, that lives where I live in the UK, many years ago got some veneers, porcelain veneers, which still look great on her. So initially thought composites, but then thinking about it, I thought maybe on the long term it would be better to look at veneer, porcelain veneers, and the benefits that they would have for me. I think everything I've done, and I've been here 3 times, 4 times actually, with the initial consultation. Everything was very simple and easy to do. The nice thing I like is that for me, explaining to people what I do and why you need to do it is important, and that I got here. So that's a very important thing, the communication between the professional and the patient, telling them what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Everything was good from the receptionist down to the initial doctor that I saw, who did a very thorough review, and obviously then took me through the process and the things that I needed to do. My timeline is quite short actually, so and I appreciate the effort put in, because from the first consultation to having it done, having everything done and finishing off today was less than a month. 3 weeks really. That's quite important. So if you're coming over, there's going to be quite a few people that have got timelines that are short, and I think that Stella having a situation that they could do what I wanted within the time frame was very important for me. But the temporary actually looked pretty decent. Feels a little bit clumsy in the mouth, but you know that you're only going to have that in for a week, 10 days. So that was not an issue. I think that my issue is that I've always had probably phobia of going to dentists because of the discomfort, but obviously as things have progressed, I think that the care that dentists provide now, specifically here, has been really good. As I said, I had a little bit of a phobia, but I felt very relaxed. I had no pain whatsoever in any of the treatments that I had for the veneers. That makes you a happy patient.
So no pain?
No pain whatsoever, and I think that's a really good thing, because it actually, I find myself much more relaxed now because of the care that I had from the team. I think it's a very simple process. I think although you spend a reasonable amount of time in the chair, I don't mind that, because I know that the prep work is being done properly. When I get out of the chair and leave, that my teeth are exactly the way they should be.
Fantastic.
I'm very happy with the results. I couldn't be any more happier actually. It was a great process. Trying to obviously choose tooth shade is quite important. I didn't particularly want completely bleached super smile where you have to wear a pair of sunglasses. So with yourself and me, choosing the right shade was an important aspect for me. Obviously I'm going to be wearing the teeth for quite a long period of time, so I'm very happy with the choice of the shade that I chose, and obviously the cement that was used to make sure that I've got the smile that I want. I think the other thing is, the nice thing is that if you can distract the patient, there's a nice TV stuck on the ceiling which didn't fall off, and so I got to watch a selection of films that I've obviously seen before but were familiar to me. It takes away distraction, but it also, when you think about that you're in the chair for a reasonable amount of time, it makes the time go much quicker. The Smile that I had with the permanent, it was great. Going away, the bite felt a little bit different from what I'd experienced from the natural bite before, but obviously you've just basically trimmed a little bit and taken a little bit off here and there and then polished it back up again. So now the bite feels more natural towards what it was. You want to do the Smile, you want to have the makeover, but you still got to feel that first of all they're your teeth and that they feel comfortable in their own head. So with review sessions, you can come back, you can ascertain if there's anything that needs to be changed. You can make those changes, just very finite changes, not very big, but those subtle changes then make a difference to the way you bite and how you actually feel with the teeth. So Dr. Alyssa was the doctor that treated me at Stella. Super professional, caring, responsive, making sure that I feel comfortable at all points, which for me is a really big thing. In a way, I feel that you're similar to me as the fitness professional that I am. So that the individual feels that they are receiving something which is important, but also has aftercare and a structure to it. So yeah, thank you very much. If I look at it in sterling, the package is about £4,000. In comparison, if you were to do that in the States, it would probably cost you 20,000 plus. In the UK, it probably cost you, wouldn't be much less, probably 15 grand. So it's similar. The cost point, I think, for a lot of people is really important. And I know for a fact in the UK that dentistry is in a bit of a crisis simply because the exorbitant rates that dentists charge for doing any type of work whatsoever. So I think that the price point for me is a very important aspect. Being in KL, because I come here on a regular basis, just means that it was, to be honest, a no-brainer. I would say that with the amount of money that you can actually save by coming to here, to Stella Dentistry in Kuala Lumpur, as long as you've got probably 3 weeks, you could also come and have a holiday. It's a great place to come. There's lots to see, there's lots to do. And even with your flights and accommodation, you're still going to be saving yourself many thousands of pounds. So yeah, I totally recommend it. Okay, thank you, Stella Dental. Thank you very much.